Anonymous Watch Guy here with an unboxing video. Quick wrist check. Wearing the Zodiac Super Seawolf Watermelon today. Zodiac just came out with ceramic versions of that watch and it is hot. So I wore my stainless steel version today. But today I have an unboxing of one of the coolest and most anticipated releases of the summer from Seiko. This is the SRPK17. Which is the Seiko 5 Sports 55th Anniversary Limited Edition. This is a recreation of the first Seiko 5 sports watch from 1968, and it is extremely cool. Inside you've got a very retro designed Seiko 5 sports box with the old Seiko 5 logo on it. It's covered with this plastic sleeve even, that's kind of cool. Really nice looking red box. We pull it up and then we find the watch. This is an almost exact recreation of the first Seiko 5 sports watch from 1968. And this one is just full of retro goodies. It is a gorgeous looking retro design. Really like everything about this watch. I think it is one of the best Seiko releases of the year for sure. Little bit hard to get right now. It is a limited edition of 15,555 pieces. I don't know how limited that is, but right now it is definitely a little bit hard to find. This is a 39.5 millimeter watch. It does have a 20 millimeter lug opening, but it does have this kind of hooded, shrouded almost look to the lugs there. It is a 43.1 millimeter lug tip to lug tip, so it is really compact. It is 12.5 millimeters thick. You do have a push-pull crown there at the 4-ish, just slightly above the 4 o'clock position there. It does give you 100 meters water resistance, even though it is a push-pull crown. Really recessed in there. You can see it. You can't see it at all from that angle. Crown operation does seem like it's going to be a little bit of a pain, but I can overlook that with how cool this watch is. Of course, it is a $415 retail price watch, so you've got a curved hardlex crystal. Yes, it's hardlex. Yes, Seiko's not going to give you sapphire at this price. We just know they're not. But it is a really good looking hardlex crystal. Again, that domed hardlex again goes back to the vintage vibe of the watch. You've got your old Seiko 5 logo up there. You've got your red seconds hand, your sports in blue. Just really cool vintage looking watch. This of course is running the 4R36 movement, as it is a day date. So you've got your 4R36 in this one. Of course, 24 joules, 41 hours power reserve on the 4R36. But just a super cool vintage looking watch. It is almost an exact recreation of the original Seiko 5 sports watch from 1968. This bracelet as well. Really interesting bracelet. You do have a twin trigger deployant here that is signed with Seiko. Of course, it's a stamped clasp. And then the case back is a solid screwed-in case back with some Seiko branding. And then again, it is a numbered limited edition. This is number 2105 of 15,555. Sure they decided on that number because it is a lot of fives, and this is the Seiko 5 Sports. And Lumibright on this one, we will check out the lume in the full review video. But how cool is this watch? Seiko really did a good job on recreating the first Seiko 5 sports watch. I think it's awesome. I think it's a must-have if you are a Seiko fan. But stay tuned for the full review on this one. I will give you a quick shot of what it looks like on my 7.5-inch wrist. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. You can see it has a really good size if you have a smaller wrist. Me, even with a larger wrist, it works fine for me, where it's very comfortably on wrist. This vintage style bracelet looks really cool. Definitely like the overall shape, look, design, comfort on wrist of this one. I think it is a home run for Seiko. The SRPK17 Seiko 5 Sports 55th Anniversary Limited Edition. Stay tuned for the full review. If you liked the video, give me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.